So if y'all don't know, it's just me. I got Rob here.
What up, yo?
Everybody else, they went and ran to the bathroom.
Well, at least Trent didn't say he had to tinkle.
I actually said it on live, on not live, but I said it on the mic.
Personal bartender over here, man. Over here getting you a drink. You talking about I ran to the bathroom.
I actually had asked Trent to make me a drink, so he made me a drink. I don't know what it is.
Don't worry about it. Just drink it.
All I know is it is lit.
Hey, Rob.
Yo.
He feeling
Yo.
good, bro. He's feeling good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You should be here.
He's like that. He's like that every Saturday.
I'm sleepy.
You sleepy. You did
I was
get up
up
early.
early, man. I was up early.
Because if y'all don't know, Doc he sleep till about 11 on Saturdays, bro. He'd be like, I ain't gonna be able to pick you up at a bistro. Huh? I'm still asleep.
Like, you gonna be able to pick me up? Nah, player.
I'm still asleep. What?
All right.
It's 11 o'clock.
All right, so look it up. Check it out.
I
All
be
right.
up at 6:30 every day. 6:30.
See, you say the same. Say I'm 6:37. My body automatically wakes me up.
All right, so Augusta Perry asks you, Rob, what is the picture behind you? I love that picture.
That is a good picture.
That is a good picture, though.
Yeah, I like it.
They like that picture. So tell Augusta Perry about this picture behind you and where she can possibly get it.
I ordered this picture off of, believe it or not, I ordered it off of Amazon.
What is this?
And what it is actually a tapestry.
Tequila? Is it tequila?
It's like it's not really a tapestry as it is much of a blanket. So, it's one of my favorites. I just pinned it to the wall behind me, and yeah, it's gorgeous though. So yeah, you just go on Amazon and just punch in like African blanket, or scroll through images or whatever. It's pretty cool. So right now, I'm assuming that the rest of the hosts of the show are getting slizzard right now.
That's tequila.
Yeah, see, they're getting slizzard. They ain't even thinking about. They ain't even thinking about this.
Hey, Rob.
Terrible.
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? Is this
No,
tequila?
what do you say?
What's this? What's tequila?
Yeah. I'm over here. I'm not drinking anything. Like I ran out of soda.
I'm drinking my sparkling cranberry.
We started. Oh,
What'd you say, Chris? We started what? We started early. we was like Chris started early.
Yeah, y'all did.
Chris.
Y'all started early.
Anyway, yeah.
All right, so Augusta Perry. So you got the information, I hope.
Yep.
I have no idea what he was talking about because I was trying to figure out what is in this cup.
He was talking about this painting, man.
Oh my God! What did you just say?
I know he's talking about the painting, but I was trying to figure out what was in the cup.
He got it on Amazon Prime. He gonna send it to Perry, to Augusta Perry, and
I could send her the link. I mean, it's not a problem.
Yeah, drop the link. Hey, I tell you what, drop your link. Matter of fact,
it's a nice painting.
Augusta Perry. We will have somebody email message you. We'll have somebody message you the link to where they got the picture. How about that?
Word.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
Problem.
That's what we do here on Comfortable Being Uncomfortable. Nunya, that's what's up, man. He said yes. He said yes. That pic is dope. Does. Okay.
Who's it? Wait, is somebody person named Nunya for real?
That
Yeah, that's the one that always going on, Rob.
Yeah, they always going around.
Nunya.
Always like,
going
I
on.
love it, Nunya.
I always got somebody that's trying to fry me.
All right, so Carice Perry said, can y'all bring back the Rob Roast as its own segment? That's a good question.
No, come on,
so funny.
Carice. I thought we
It wasn't even a segment.
Carice, I thought we were friends.
That was a segment because we had dropped that joint during the
Oh right, when he first had them pigeons, the first pigeons he had.
first pictures he had.
He loved them pigeons. That brother loved them pigeons, bro.
Boy.
Was it funny?
Stale bread.
Stale bread. Yeah, Rob on his front and on his porch with stale bread. You don't get that Aldi's bread out of here.
Hey, I like all that.
Augusta Perry said, my brother's a Kappa. It is brotherhood for life, community service. It's a service hood, quotation, not like the white Greek life. And that's what I was saying. It's, long after you graduate college.
Yeah.
And you continue on, you're still a part of that organization. And as you progress on in the organization, college life is about being involved. Okay, Rob, tame your fucking birds. All right, I'm tired of hearing them.
Is that bird?
Yeah, that was. You ain't hear it.
I just heard a jingle.
It's like a crane or something.
Jingle. I mean, you got your Christmas stuff up already?
What?
Maybe
She
I'm
said she
wrong.
heard a
Jingle.
jingle.
A jingle.
She heard a jingle.
A
We
jingle.
got birds flying south.
Beginning
this
to
year,
look
so.
a lot like Christmas.
Oh, come on, man. It's too early for that.
November
Man.
1st for me, bro.
Eric McDaniel says a lot of Greek houses here in Charlotte are voting polls. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
Great job to all the Greeks out in Charlotte. Carlton Warman, big shout out to Prez. He said, "Wow, Rob, what debate was Frat watching?" Wow.
My mama always told me.
No,
Never mind.
okay, so you know what? Name me one. Carlton Woman said, name me one item of substance that 45 gave during the debate.
Ooh, I'm curious. Go, Robert.
He said that he's got Joe Biden and Kamala. He's got Kamala
You know her
Harris.
name, nigga.
Nigga,
Come
you
on.
know her name.
Come on, stop that.
hey,
Stop that.
hey.
Stop
You
that.
stop
You
that.
No, because you sitting up here acting like all these other ignorant
You
motherfuckers.
know her name.
Talking about some Kamala.
Don't be David Perdue.
No, because I always mispronounce her
What
name
is
and
it?
I always get corrected.
What
So
is
this
it?
time I want to make sure that I make the correction.
What is it?
Just call her Vice President Harris, my dude.
Is that what they do? What is it?
Oh,
What is it?
Just get used to calling her Vice President.
If y'all don't know,
Harris.
man, we have the presidential election show
Huh?
coming
What?
up on November 3rd.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Oh, who gonna be there?
yeah.
Everybody's
We
gonna be
gonna
here.
be here.
Who gonna be there?
All of us
Everybody's going to
be.
be given a sword.
Oh, Lord.
A sword.
I think I'm the only one that has a sword. I got a sword upstairs.
You do got a sword on your wall.
On my wall.
You do got a
Not-
whole
not-
crest and everything.
You're
This brother got a whole
Trent, you're
family
supposed
crest.
to forget that there's a W in there, man.
Yo, this brother got a
It's
whole
not
family crest.
sword.
Yo, he like on that.
Who said sword?
I said sword.
He's like the Viking. What was that? The Vikings are. He got the whole crest
Yeah.
with the sword. He got two swords.
I got.
in that
You know, I
joint.
got the crest
The
tattooed on my back,
You got. Yeah, you got the crest on your back. Got the crest on your arm. I see it right now.
on my arm.
Oh, it looked like a crest. Maybe that's a-
Rob called these bats a long time ago.
oh, he
Remember
did
that?
call them bats.
Is it about to rain? Because it rain is. I don't know.
Yeah,
These clouds rolling.
no, it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow, man.
Oh shit.
Is it?
It's gonna be like 50 degrees tomorrow. That's the high, yo. Tomorrow.
All right. So anyway,
Cuddle
yeah,
weather.
Rob, one item of substance.
What up? Yeah, when he told Joe Biden that he had him and Harris on tape saying that they were going to get rid of fracking.
Okay, that's good. That's
And
a good
then
argument.
Joe Biden
That's a good argument.
denied it, and so
That's a good
you
argument.
know,
They put it right up right
Okay,
after the
Rob.
debate. They put it right up after the debate. That's a good argument. Good job.
Okay, Rob, you
Good
had
job.
something.
Carice Perry said, Carlton D. Warman, windmills kill birds. Trump did say that. He did say that.
They used to kill birds before they put that red light in like 20 years ago. But yeah, they used to.
They 20 years ago. They used to, yeah, he did say that.
I mean, windows still kill birds. So
Morgan Williams said Trump ain't say nothing of substance. Augusta Perry said, Rob, are you serious right now? Trump never finishes an idea or a thought. That dude is moron. Okay. All right. Okay.
Wow.
he's a moron with $3 billion in his bank
He didn't
account.
talk about
That
his-
brother ain't got no $3 billion.
That remains
that
to
dude
be,
is in debt,
seen.
bro. He is in debt for $3 billion. He ain't got $3 billion. He's in debt. For,
Well, maybe in his secret China.
I mean, just
bank
because
account,
you
he
in
might.
debt, that's true.
Yeah, the account that was closed over 14 years ago.
That ain't true. That's not what happened, bro. That's not
That's
what
not what
came.
they
That's
saying.
that's
Or
They're
not
saying
14
that-
years ago. It was
They
closed
saying
in
that
2014.
they saying that the Chinese government been putting money in there since he been president
Of course they have.
for a state-run bank inside of
Yeah,
Trump's
but
tower.
the account's been closed.
China
That account ain't been closed.
state-run
The
bank.
account's been closed.
That ain't what I read.
Okay.
Me either.
That's not what I read, bro. That account is not closed.
That's what Trump is saying. Of course he gonna say that.
Trump ain't gotten $3 billion to his name, bro. He's $3 billion in debt.
I don't know how much.
Just because you in debt for $1 billion don't make you a billionaire.
Either way it go, I ain't got not a near close amount of money, whatever he in debt or how much he got.
I got
none of it.
negative.
Amen to that. I will
2,000.
say amen to that. He got more money than I'll put it to you like that. He got more money than I got. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
me
true.
Me too.
Me too.
Augusta Perry said a lot of the stuff that we're talking about with the black police officers having to deal with. She said a lot of that you have to blame on the movies.
On the movies,
Like Boys in the Hood.
But what?
or like Lakeview Terrace. Like what do you like? Like what do you?
No, I'm trying to figure out. Like what?
Boys in the Hood. Remember that?
What about Boys in the Hood?
The black cop.
You remember?
So they
Oh,
they
when
came
he-
to his house, whatever, and the black cop was the one that was actually worse than the white cop, whatever, and was like, "You,
Oh, yeah.
you niggas,
Ah.
you nigga, yeah."
Okay.
Hey, do you
Augusta
do you
Perry.
remember,
I get what
Didn't
you're
they do
doing.
a parody
I
of
see
that?
what you're doing.
Didn't what's his name do a parody of that? Bernie Mac. Didn't he do a parody?
Oh, you talking about don't be a menace while
Yeah.
drinking,
Yeah,
while sipping juice in the hood?
While
Something like that.
sipping-
Yeah.
No,
He
I
did
lo-
do a parody. On
I
that.
love Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did y'all
your
ever
ass over
see?
here, boy.
Did y'all ever see Lakeview Terrace with Samuel L.
I
Jackson? was the
did. That was
cop?
the worst movie ever,
I've
but
never
I seen
seen
it.
I've never
It was
seen
Yeah.
so
that.
garbage.
Yeah, he was harassing an interracial couple.
Yeah, it was so garbage.
It was
I've
actually
never
pretty good,
seen
though.
it.
No, it was. That joke was garbage.
That's like snakes on a
He need
plane.
to
They
stick to
should have
them
just scratched
Capital
the plane.
One's "What's in Your Wallet" commercials. Don't be doing them movies no more.
Augusta Perry
Samuel.
said, "I think for black people, spitting is on a whole other level."
Black people spitting?
That
No.
wasn't a black woman. That was a white woman, right?
I get what she's saying.
No,
Because we were all talking about-
I just want to.
Yeah. Because we were all talking about spitting being like the most derogatory thing you could do
Yeah.
to a person. She says that I think for black people, spitting is on a whole other level.
Is disrespectful to
Yes.
black.
on purpose. It's disrespectful
Yes.
on purpose.
Well, I'm not a black person, but I think it's.
You not black, Crystal? You don't say.
You ain't black. You sure?
You don't
I
say.
think it's very disrespectful in my book too. I mean, that's like one of the most
But
disrespectful
I think I
things, too.
get what she's saying though. She's saying that for black people.
I'll spit in a racist face because I know it's disrespectful. But you spit in my face, I'm gonna recognize that it's also very disrespectful to me, and then I'm gonna
bet-
get Ron
yo,
and Ron, and we.
You spit on
they gonna
anybody.
fight,
You better
and
be
they
willing
gonna
to
fight
take
for
that.
me.
Yeah.
You better
I'ma
be
get-
ready to take that concussion that come with it.
Yep.
I would never.
That's why I'm
I
gonna get
don't
Ron
spit
and
on. I don't spit on nobody under
that
any
is-
circumstances.
To me, that is like you are.
You ever been spit on before?
No.
I've been spit on.
I have too.
You know what?
fought.
My sister.
If I
fought.
was spit on, I would have went toe to toe with them.
Yeah.
I know you crazy as shit. So look, my sister,
Crystal will be like, "Nope, let's roll."
my sister,
Crystal got them crystal chandeliers. she can hire people to do that.
she
work
probably
for her.
did though. She probably did.
She can hire
Look,
people
so
to do that
I-
work.
You
for
know,
her.
talking this about spit. My dad used to hold these tournaments in Charlotte, right? Football tournament. A white guy spit on my sister.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Is he still alive?
You dead?
Well, apparently people were trying to get to him. My dad's brother was trying to get to him. My brother was trying to get to him. I wasn't there. I was in Iraq, I think, at the time. And I think my brother was trying to get to him, but my dad wouldn't let him because my dad, you know, my dad was the big picture type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He always saw things in a bigger picture. Like, take the higher road. We can get them like this. So it was so funny. My dad used to run these tournaments and football tournaments, little league tournaments and stuff like that. Anybody who's watching who knows, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And he used to hold these meetings every night, right? And so when he brought everybody together, apparently, they all sat down and talked about what happened. They called the coaches in from the other team. Coaches from the other team came in. They sat down. They said, "Hey, what's going on?" My dad said, "Hey, this is what I found out. This is what I know. This is what you need to explain." Coach said, "Hey, this is what happened. This is what I did, and I apologize." My dad said, "No problem. Guess what? You're suspended for the rest of the term. You don't get your money back.
Yeah.
And you and your kids and your parents can go and hit the road." And that's how he
you
got him
and
back.
your little heathen.
Yeah, that's how he got him back. And it was like, you know what? Hey, take the high road. Now my uncle, my dad's brother, was trying to get after him. He used to be a big boy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that problem, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You
why
ain't want that problem.
That's why you gotta
and
have
even
people.
with my brother, you don't want that problem.
Yeah, see, that's why. So for me, yeah, that's why I ain't fighting nobody. I'm too little, but I got I got uncles on my mama's side. That's what I'm calling. Don't play
Call the goons.
I'm
Call
calling
the
my
goons.
uncles on my mama's side. They goons on my mama's side. My dad's side, you know, they fancy, right? But on my mama's side, nope, you don't mess with them. Dexter Street, Indianapolis, Naptown, South Side. Let's go.
I'll be like that little girl, the one that blew out her candle, the other little girl.
Hit the
Oh,
shoulder.
yeah.
Hit the shoulder. Hit the shoulders. What she do? She say.
That little girl that grabbed her hair. If somebody spit on me, that would be me. Like we about to go down.
Yeah.
But all she did was grab the head. That's all you gonna do?
I'll fight somebody's kid too.
No,
Spit on me.
I would yank that person up.
Yeah, mink be knocking these little kids out.
I'll fight kids, bro. Don't get it twisted.
I ain't gonna fight no kid, but if they're parent around,
Let me tell you something.
Nah, I'm gonna fight the kid in front of the parents. And
they better
they're
whip
the parents.
They better whip their ass.
Now,
Adrian Amos Sr. says they don't fight with fists in the street anymore. That's a gun battle. So things has changed, and police officers are mindful of that.
Yeah.
You have to be, or else you're going to end up on someone's tombstone.
Yeah.
It'd be on, wouldn't it?
No, I meant memorial, because in front of the station up in Philly, we have a gigantic. It looks like a giant tombstone, but it's a headstone, and it's got all the officers that were killed in the line of duty on it.
Yeah.
But how do you change the culture? Like how do you go back from?
Can't. This is 2020, babe. You can't change the
So
culture.
that's a good question. That is a good question, Chris. Do you think that we have gone so far within the community, or whatever, where we can't reverse as all the crime and stuff like that has been going on in the community for so long, whatever. Which was which systematic racism played a huge part in that, right? But
it's just cloudy.
But how do you do you guys see that ever being reversed, whatever, in places like Chicago? And again, like my homeboy Chicago Police Department still talks about. He's like, man, dude. He was like, I don't know. He was like, I do what I can, as a police officer. But man, it's a struggle for him.
Yeah. I know how we can do it.
Go ahead, Robert. Tremore.
Fight Club.
There we go.
Fight Club.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yep, Fight Club. All you have to do is reintroduce into society what it's like to be a fucking man, and stop with all this toxic masculinity shit, and let men be what the fuck God created them to be.
But Rob, how do you do that without guns?
Bring back femininity.
But Rob, how
because you got a lot of women out here now. Hold on, wait a second. You bring back femininity and what it's like to be a classy, carry yourself with dignity type woman.
Hold up.
This is
you know what I mean? Because wait a second, I'm not done yet. Because today in today's society. We got
all kinds of stuff going on right now because you just set it off. You just set it off.
I don't care. That's the problem. Everybody's scared to say what they fucking believe in. Meanwhile, our entire culture is spinning the fuck out of control. You know what I mean? You have some of these women walk around here and carry themselves with dignity and fucking respect, because a lot of these girls out here nowadays are bigger problems than the fucking guys are. They're the ones out here banging in the fucking club. They're the ones out here fighting in the street, pulling the hair and weave from underneath each other's fingernails. I don't think it has
anything to do. Okay, so carrying themselves with respect in regards to respecting who?
Respecting their fucking selves.
No, respecting the man or
no, ain't nobody talking about the difference. I'm not talking about the difference. I'm not comparing the two sexes. I'm actually drawing a contrast between the two sexes. Men need to learn how to be fucking men, and women need to go back to being fucking women. That's the problem. Not
so what is a woman? What is a woman, Rob?
You can't define what a man and what a woman is by
bullshit.
By time.
That's the problem.
By standards in time, because you can't do that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because back then,
this shit about to get good.
Because back then,
I gotta go.
The dynamics of the family and the gender roles that women and men played were very different than what they are today. So you can't say
somebody said WAP changed the culture.
Man, WAP has always been there since Eve.
Man, look, let me tell you, House said that mess, man. House, man, stay off the dang on. House don't.
Man,
House don't.
WAP has been since Eve.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And before Eve.
But no. Real talk. I want to understand this. Rob, what is the definition of being a woman, and what is the definition of being a man? Because I think that's what Chris was trying to say.
Yeah, you can't define
what a man
is and what a woman is.
No, you can't define what a fucking man is. I know what being a man is because I am one.
Because of by your standards.
But can you define what a woman is?
You think you're one, but yeah, that remains to be seen. Go ahead, Rob. Go.
Yo, Trent, reach over there and hit the crickets on this dude, man.
Trent too busy rubbing his
Thank you, Trent. Thank you.
But no.
That made my whole day right there. I'm good.
Real talk, Rob. Real talk.
Okay,
I want you to define this shit. All right,
for the sake of contemporary culturalism or whatever you want to insert fucking name here, we have gotten away from what it is to be masculine and what it is to be feminine. What we're doing right now is we're blurring the fucking gender roles, and we're reaping the fucking result of that.
Okay.
Men don't know how to be men anymore. If you walk down the street in South Side Chicago and Trent, you probably know this better than I do. Probably in the 1980s.
He never walked down.
First of all, don't get it twisted. Yes, I have, my dude.
All right.
Don't
you walk down the south side of street, south side of Chicago.
I got nothing but family in south side and west side of Chicago.
So you been down there? You been down there, Trent?
100%.
You been down there, Trent?
Don't get it twisted.
You been down there, Trent?
Don't get it twisted.
You been down there, Trent?
Don't get it
You been down there,
twisted.
Trent? You been there,
Oh my
Trent?
God.
You been there, Trent?
Do not let these long eyelashes and this beautiful smile that I got fool you.
So, hey, Rob,
And
I
the
get what
poodle
you're
hair.
saying.
Don't let this face fool you. I'm cute.
Like I was trying to say, if
dangerous.
you walk down the street in South Side Chicago in the early 1980s, in the mid 1980s, in the late 1970s, the average cat that you bumped into knew how to fight. The average cat that you bumped
Trent
into,
just said he don't know how to fight. He said that earlier.
that's him though. I'm talking about.
I don't know how to fight,
Okay.
but I got brothers, and
But when you
my
talking
mama
about
said, get your
I
brothers.
got people that'll beat you up.
But when you talking about being masculine
Exactly.
and feminine, I get what you're saying. You all right. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying.
Let me.
How you not right? In what case is he right?
How is he wrong?
No, because you can't define masculinity and femininity.
Wait a minute. Yes,
you right.
No, you
You cannot.
Yes,
You
you,
cannot.
Rob. I'm with you,
How?
Rob.
No, how?
cannot.
Okay, no, how?
Rob, I'm with you because yes, you can.
How?
Let-
How?
What are you talking about?
How?
Let
You
me
be the man. You take care. What?
Let me.
How?
Let me.
All right, go ahead.
Let me.
Take care of what?
Let me put something else into the
Put something else.
conversation. Okay.
me
How do you know? How do you know that
pee.
the definition of being a woman isn't what women are today versus what they were back then? Because we have more opportunities than we had prior to. So how can you say that a woman was? We need to go back to what women were back when we had less opportunity than what a woman is today, with more opportunity, with the freedom to express herself.
Crystal, you seem like the type of person that likes to compare yourself to the opportunities in the environment around you. The black women that I grew up with, including the one that I was, kind of raised by, the one, and especially the girls in my neighborhood and stuff, they were women and they were classy and they carried themselves with dignity and respect, regardless of the fucking opportunities that were around them.
So why
when
you
they
say-
walked down,
But see,
you said women-
Rob's talking
you said
about when you
women.
got stuff like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion coming out here with these WAP songs,
But hold on, stand by.
putting their stuff on on platforms like this.
Stand
all
by.
right?
Stand by.
All
But
right.
how do
you can draw
I'll stand
contrast
by it.
between
But
the
let me-
generations quite
But
easily.
let me tell you.
Why did you
but-
bring color into this? You said woman, whatever, but you talk about black women, whatever. You actually did a whole broadside, Rob,
Okay.
about all of women, and so you can't just say, "Well, I've seen black females in my neighborhood have done this." You did a broad range of. You literally said that all women. You didn't say color. Need to go back to femininity or whatever. I want you to I want you to explain, right, what it is that you're talking about when it comes to femininity. Don't use color or anything, because you said everybody. So you said every woman. What are you talking about when you say
today's
femininity?
women. All right. So femininity is basically appreciating the dynamic between masculinity and femininity, the push and pull between machismo and that push and pull is natural. Okay, the masculine, me being bigger, stronger, faster, and you being smaller, softer, and probably more intelligent. That push and pull, the whole, when I approach you in a club and I'm trying to get your phone number versus you resisting me because you don't think that I might have what you want.
Or Rob, women proposing to men.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
No. First,
see, you guys. Wait a second. Let you ask me all these questions, and then you
Okay,
get
I'm
upset
sorry.
when I give you answers that
I'm
you don't
sorry,
want to listen
Robert.
to.
Hey, Robert, go ahead and finish some more.
Like I was, I hate this one. So
Go ahead and finish.
So
I'm
like I
sorry,
was trying
Shamar.
to say, everybody is trying to get away from the natural order of things for the sake of opportunity or for whatever. And the thing about it is that's not the way things were designed. That's not nature. There is a masculine and a feminine. That's why people were born either a male or a female. You could call yourself whatever you want to, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But I'm saying that there is a blurring of the lines, and the blurring of the lines gives us the problems that we have in our culture and our society today, both black and white. There are more women out here that are fighting each other and acting like men. There are more men out here that are acting feminine and disrespecting each other and thinking that that's masculinity, when disrespect is not masculinity. Holding the fucking door for each other or opening the car door or fucking saying excuse me that's being a fucking man. Helping somebody when they need help, that's being a fucking man, not being disrespectful. And these kids out here are growing up with the wrong images in their face, and that shit started to happen recently.
Okay.
And so that's where a large portion of our problems are. That push and pull dynamic between feminism and masculinity is what keeps the natural order of things, that keeps the world spinning. And when you start to get away from that for the sake of opportunities and money and respect and all these other made up acronyms or pronouns or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, then it winds up putting us in a situation that we're in now, where motherfuckers are shooting each other rather than living the fight another day.
Okay. All right, cool. That's your point. Chris, go ahead.
No, what I was just saying is, I mean, I agree with the natural push and pull thing. I agree that the man should, lead in the family dynamic. However, you can't sit there and say that women don't respect themselves, because what they've seen men do all these years is be open about their sexuality, be open about the opportunities that they have. And now we're seeing women be open with it. And then you can't sit there and say, well, these women are not feminine, they're disrespectful, they're disrespecting themselves, because they're just taking the example that they've seen in society that men are showing them, and they're emulating it. They want to be leaders. They want to be, whoever, Cardi B or whatever, they want to emulate what they've seen male, artists do, the culture.
Man,
hold on, Rob.
And so why can't a woman be open about their sexuality? Why can't women do that? That's what I'm saying, is you can't say that they're not feminine anymore because they're taking charge and they're being open about certain things that women were not allowed to be open about and being oppressed on in the past. You can't say that is now they're being disrespectful and they're not feminine.
Rob?
I don't agree with that.
My thing is this. If you want to be strong, if you want to be a strong woman, be strong when Harriet Tubman was strong. If you want to show me intelligence, show me Margaret Thatcher intelligence. If you want to be strong, a mixture of strong, beautiful, and powerful, show me Angela Davis. Mm-hmm. You want to be, you want to do, go ahead, boy. You want to do something creative and express yourself and help people at the same time. There are ways to go about doing it without embarrassing yourself.
And there are women out here that we have as examples like that. We have Michelle Obama. Okay. You can't sit there and say we don't have those same leaders.
Jill Biden.
Yeah, and Michelle Obama's older, and I just sat here and said the 80s and 70s and stuff is. I just say Michelle Obama's older than I am.
But you can't.
So you're basically making my point.
She ain't older than you are, bro. Don't get it twisted. She is not older than you. She is not older than you. You are older than her.
I am.
And Barack. You older than Joe Biden.
Shut up.
But I mean,
hush your mouth.
For me, okay, I'm not gonna go out and carry myself a certain way just because I don't want to carry myself like that. But I'm open about my sexuality, and I don't see anything wrong with that. But I'm not going to judge a woman that's out in, she's in the music business. She's out there, making a song about her sexuality. I'm not going to sit there and say that they're disrespecting themselves, because why can't women be open about their sexuality just like a man?
Rob, can I ask you a question,
Crystal, stop throwing me these softballs, because I'm smacking this shit out.
Smack him out the park, Rob.
You're not smacking nothing.
Real rap.
Smack him out the park, Rob.
Check this out.
I'm sitting here eating chips off of this shit because you know what, Rob?
Because
you know what?
These softballs.
And you know what? You know why I'm yelling and why I'm eating these chips? Because Rob, I can finally freaking agree with.
Really?
Nah,
well, it's 2 against 2.
Go ahead, Rob.
Because I don't agree with you or Rob.
Your sexuality should be like
Thank
your
you,
religion.
Trent.
It's your business and no one else's. If you want to be bisexual, be bisexual. If you want to be gay, be gay. If you want to be queer, be queer. If you want to be whatever the hell you want to be, then be it. But you shouldn't have to be so damn dynamic with it that you're shoving it down people's throats, because that's when
who
people
is
start to
doing
get
that?
offended. Well, I mean,
the Republican
there are plenty
Party.
of. Wait a second. I haven't even gotten halfway through my point yet. But what I'm saying is that when you're out here and you're making songs like WAP and you're out here flapping your ass around TV screens and stuff, 15 minutes from now, they're not even going to remember who the fuck you are. But the problem is that the impact that you have on these young ladies, these little black girls and little black boys, especially, because when they look at that video, they look at how they should treat. They should objectify women.
So,
All right, by looking at women.
Chris,
when they watch it, don't tell me that when you're 15 years old and you're just starting to get hair down there and you're looking at that WAP video that you're not being taught to objectify women. Meanwhile, you've got a 15 or a 16-year-old little black girl that's already got hair down there, as she's starting to explore and figuring out that maybe if she acts like what she sees on the screen, boys will like her better. Because remember, it's all about image. These are the things that the impact that you're leaving on our community, and so that when you get down the road with your $50 million and you're old as shit and those damn silicone implants start to slowly work their way out and your ass gets flabby and you get varicose veins, the kids and the impact that you left on the community before is going to have it's going to root itself, and it's going to start to rear its ugly ass head in these kids' 20s and 30s.
All right, so you done pontificating?
Because you don't agree with me, Trent?
No, I'm asking you the question. Are you done?
No, I'm asking you a question. You don't agree with me?
I'm about to ask you questions, because first of all, when that WAP video came out, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful, Rob, but you was like, yo, that shit was pleasing to the eyes.
Yeah, because I'm a grown ass man.
Hold on. Say that. So hold on. So now now all of a sudden, right? Because you literally were objectifying this video, but now all of a sudden, now you want to come out of nowhere and say
you're gonna have to try harder.
No,
you're gonna have to try harder, Trent. You're
trying
to take my words and twist them out of context, and you're trying to use them against me. But you're gonna have to try harder, Trent.
Oh my goodness!
So do me a favor. I'll answer any question that you want me to, but you're gonna have to ask a better question.
Right. Can I finish speaking? Because we literally let you pontificate for the last 20 minutes. We let you talk. Let me talk. Stop interrupting me, dude. Because seriously, Lo, I was being very patient, and I let you talk. Stop interrupting me, bro.
All right, man. You don't have to yell at me for 30 minutes. I get it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Anyway, my goodness. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually going to ask you more questions, because I'm curious of where you got the information that you figure, where you want to say, where you decided that you want to say, hey, this is what being feminist and being a male is. Where did you get this information? What was in your, how were you raised, blah, 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 for you to figure this out? Like, hey, this is how you're supposed to act as a woman, and this is how you're supposed to act as a male. Because as a male, you don't know how it is to how women are. So I'm trying to figure out where you got this information and your opinion. That's what I was going to ask you before you started interrupting me, my dude.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think,
man, dude, that's loud.
I don't think anybody can tell a woman how a woman is supposed
they can't.
to act. But their damn self.
They can't.
And I'm gonna tell you, because we are faced with so much shit every day. And when you talk about that WAP video, where were you when men were objectifying women way before that video even came out? So if you want to talk about women,
what do you mean? Where was I? It was right here.
Okay, but
we know you were right. I was looking right at you when you were talking about it.
Way before there were women artists, on the main scene, there were men with video vixens in their videos shaking their ass. Just because now a woman is at the forefront and she's the actual artist now, and she wants to shake her ass, like she's seen.
Get the hell out of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like she's seen so many men have in their videos objectifying
it's a man's fault, right?
I'm not saying that it's a man's fault. I'm just saying that.
Are you an incel? Are you an incel?
That's what it sounds like.
How in the world can you sit up here, Rob,
I'm trying to shut up.
and literally sit up here and try to say a woman should act this certain way and a male should act this certain way.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You
No, I
did
didn't.
say that. You said
So if a
we have
woman's-
yes,
you did. That's why.
Yes,
that's
you
why
did.
everybody
That's why we
agrees, bro.
saying
You
this.
said that,
Yes,
bro.
you did. You brought that up.
So, hey, Rob, you
if
did say
women
that, dog.
if women would just act like this, and if males would just act like this, then things would be better. That's your words, Rob. Now, my question to you is, where are you getting this information? I'm curious. I'm asking you the
My question to you is, how's it working out so far?
What? Rob, Doc.
I
I'm sorry.
think-
I'm sorry,
I
Rob.
think-
Doc, why?
How's that contemporary?
Good.
How's that contemporary gender blending working out for you?
Do not
And
answer
for
a
working
question
out
with
for
a
the rest of
question.
society.
Don't
You
answer a
can't-
question
you
with a
can't-
question.
You can't say
I'm
that
curious.
it's not
That's what I wanna
working out
Answer
for
the
everybody.
question. Answer the question, Rob. Where are
Because-
you getting this information, whatever? Where you feel like you understand
My
where women
balls.
should be?
That's where I got my information from. My
well,
nuts.
Well, you know what, guys? The viewers, we understand where he got that information from. So everything he
balls.
just said in the last hour was wrong. Anyway,
I was agreeing with you until you just said that.
you what?
No, I mean, I was raised.
What's that?
I was
wine right there?
raised-
Is that wine?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get some of that.
See the shit. This is
Rob,
that bullshit.
you should be here.
This is that
Shamor.
bullshit.
Shamor, you should be
Shut
here.
up. Look at him. I'm sitting watching him get slizzard live on television.
Hold up, bro. My bad. I'm on the camera.
Yeah, he's getting slizzard live on TV. That's terrible. Yo, we need some alcohol sponsorship. So if anybody out there that's got a line or something, y'all need
Hey,
to reach
you ain't
out
lying.
to us.
Yeah.
You are not lying because we have
Yeah,
been.
we need an alcohol
Speaking of-
Speaking of
sponsorship.
Branded Bespoke. Branded Bespoke has a line. I think it is branded. They have spirits. They have
Nehemiah
rum,
need
gin.
to holler at us then.
Yeah, he has rum. He has
Oh,
gin.
yeah, send us some.
Oh,
of that.
hell yeah.
Yeah, my
that's
dude,
what I'm saying.
is doing it all.
He's
Yeah.
yes. He's
Nehemiah, come
supposed
on.
to be. He's supposed to
Yeah.
be bringing some of that down here.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Well,
Nehemiah.
yes.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna drink some of this Stella Rose
I'm sorry.
blueberry.
Well, I'm
wine.
sorry, Nehemiah bringing spirits. He bringing
Yeah, we
spirits.
need
down here?
some of that.
I don't know, but
Saved and sanctified.
just take some of these kettle. Save the 65.
Hey, we got any more
Shots
comments? We got any more-
That's fine.
I want you to receive
Don't
the
fire
body
us on
of
the
Trent.
sponsors. Come on now.
No, I'm kidding.
Yo, it'd be I want you to receive
Yeah.
the body of Trent. I want you to receive and take him into your mouth.
All right, so look. All right, and what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What kind of spirit is that?
Robert,
wait a
that's a
minute.
spirit. That's a spirit for sure. That's that Jeffrey Epstein spirit.
Oh Lord,
Man.
Jesus,
Oh my god.
Hallelujah.
He got that Prince Andrew spirit
Come
going
on, Lord.
on.
Lord, we need you here. We need you here. We need your presence. We need your presence.
Go ahead and
Lord.
put the blood over
Oh,
your
the
door.
blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus.
My.
God.
My.
Oh my goodness.
After that comment, he might not want to have anything to do with it.
He's gonna be like, yeah, nah, you know what? Hey, House Lenny Wood says I had 47 years of Biden fatigue. Good for you, House. Trent said, what? Nobody has no idea what House just comes on and just says shit. Rob, am I right?
That's my ace boom coon.
House just comes on. House, man, I love you, man.
Hey, you were just like my dad. My dad loves that word, that phrase, ace
Ace
boom
boom
coon.
House is
Damn,
my
Rob,
boy,
you got to
man.
be my dad, Rob.
House
Yeah.
is my boy, man. House is a good dude, man.
Maybe at
Very
brunch.
smart dude. Brunch.
Oh Lord, let's
yes.
not go.
No, my dad he don't do brush, bro. My dad he don't drink, he don't do brush.
See?
He drinks straight black coffee.
Hey,
and he make
Rob.
furniture.
Rob, Augusta Perry said, "Thank you. Please let her know where you got the painting from." She
Yeah, I'm gonna
also
post
said,
a link.
Yeah. Post a link. Send it to us.
Huh?
God damn. Rob, definitely send me the link so that way we can send it to Augusta Perry in her personal inbox.
You got it, man.
Yes, sir. She also said that comment about the movies was referring to kids not fist fighting anymore versus gunfighting. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. I think earlier I had attributed her movie comments to how the police,
black
the
police
black,
officer.
yeah, she was talking about how it equates to kids not fist fighting anymore, but they're gunfighting. Okay, so Rob got his bird seeds out. So he's about to throw some. Lenny Wood, House says black parents are responsible for cultural change. Too many single parent homes. I mean, yeah, but we can't blame people.
It's
for
always
being,
been that way, though.
We can't
Ain't
blame
nothing
people
changed.
for being
Talking
single
about that,
parents.
Yeah, we say we kind of
Yeah, you can't blame people for single parents. Okay, your comment is mute.
He going in on the viewers.
Yo, why
like,
you keep
oh,
shit?
God.
Why you keep shitting on my man, dude?
Who house? Why I keep shitting on house?
Yeah.
You know, house. Me and house go back. So the house know why I shit on him. house. You know why I shit on you, bro. There's nothing wrong. You know, because sometimes your ass be wrong. You don't want to be wrong, but you're wrong, bro. You be wrong. Morgan Williams said, for once, I agree with Rob. And I think that was a whole debate that we just had. I get what he's trying to say. Carice Perry said, you must have never listened to Trina. You know what?
No, he's listening to Trina.
Trina used to
Yeah,
say some shit.
Patra.
But see, I grew up on MC Light.
Okay,
I grew up on Queen Latifah.
now, hold on. See, Rob, don't show your age. Okay?
No, but
now
I'm telling you the
no,
truth,
No. I
Okay,
get
but
that.
what about Salt and Pepper? What about?
It was
Was
yeah,
shit
Salt and
real
Pepper was
good?
cool.
What about
You know
Lil'
what I mean?
Kim?
Like there was all
about
sorts
Lil'
of
Kim?
female rappers out there that wasn't shaking
know,
their
what were they-
ass all in the
What about Lil'
TV
Kim?
screen.
Oh, they did shake their ass, and what were they singing about?
Who? Salt and Pepper and TLC in them?
Yeah,
Are you
push
serious?
it real good.
Yeah, they was singing about it, but there's different when you got a half naked chick walking across the screen talking about spit in my mouth.
What about Lil'
Like,
what
are
about
you
Lil' Kim?
serious?
Were you a fan of Little Kim?
I
Okay.
never liked Lil' Kim. I like Foxy
Okay.
Brown
Lil' Kim.
better than Lil' Kim.
I used to have a poster.
But I
of Lil' Kim.
mean, okay, but you could say
Well.
the same thing about Luke. You could say the same thing about,
Big Luke.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, Emo head.
Prince said some nasty
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
in his
Prince.
oh
albums.
yeah, Prince.
Low red, raspberry
So
beret.
who am I to fucking? Am I the spokesman for Columbia Records? Like I don't. What the fuck? I don't care. I don't
What
give a
I'm
shit.
saying
Like,
is,
No, you're the spokesman
we
of
just had a
West
segment
Feminist
talking
and
about
West Men-
police,
and
and I'm a
West-
big fan of Ice Cube. That doesn't mean I think that we should make a song called "Fuck the Police" coming straight from the underground. You know, like I'm not these people's spokesman. I'm just telling you from my perspective. That's all I can speak from.
okay, but what
You're trying to make me the
what's
spokesman for
feminine
everybody.
and
I'm not.
masculine has nothing to do with. I
No,
think.
femininity and masculinity is exactly because it goes back and it predates you and me and everybody watching this show, and it goes back since the dawn of time.
So you're gonna answer
Every culture,
so you're answering
every
my question.
culture
Okay.
is set up to respect male and female, the push and pull and the dynamics between the two, except for the modern day United States.
And you can't say that because there are some cultures that the woman is the head of the household.
Yeah.
What did you
And the-
listen
and
to
the
what I
woman
just
is-
said? Did you
is
listen
the
to
head
what
of
I
the
just
state.
said? What I just said is every culture is set up to respect the dynamics between being a male and being a female. Whatever those dynamics are is exactly what it's set up to be. It
So what
doesn't
you-
mean that a man
okay.
can't
You don't
be
like it?
the subservient one and a woman can't be the head of the household. I think that Michelle Obama's smarter than Barack.
So then, what are you?
Yeah.
So then, okay. So then I'm confused now.
Damn, I'm confused now too, Rob.
Yeah. See, yeah.
Rob,
yeah.
you confused the hell out of
confused
me
me.
because you made an
Because
argument earlier. I was
I
with
thought
you,
you were. Yeah.
but now I'm like, oh
So,
damn, what the
so
fuck?
you don't.
So, so
Yo,
you're
let
not
me tell you
saying
something.
that
If
the
Michelle
woman,
ever ran,
Oh, let's not go there because you was bashing Michelle.
The other day he said
He better not be bashing Michelle.
He said Michelle might be a man. He did say that.
I will
if I
burn
was-
his house down.
if
He
I
didn't say
was
that.
no,
He better
no,
not-
I
will
wasn't
burn his house
bashing
down.
Michelle.
And I'm saying this on live podcast. I will
Don't say
burn his
that,
house
bro.
down. Don't
Don't
say
say
nothing
that.
about Michelle.
Don't
Listen,
don't
man.
say that, bro.
Listen, I live on
saying
an
it.
island,
Don't say that, bro.
and I
Don't say
live,
that. That's just wrong, man. That's
saying
just,
it.
that's incorrect.
I got
I
got
think he
plenty
just
of
said that he
I
didn't
got
wanna
plenty
hear
of white
from you.
people that would love for you to bring your black ass on down here. I won't do nothing to you. I can't say that they won't.
So how come they ain't did nothing to you?
Who you talking about? Who's he
Rob,
talking about?
He's talking
Because
about
I'm
Rob talking
masculine.
Oh, about
you.
me burning his house down? He ain't gonna know it.
I need some more chips.
Man, you just ate a whole bag of shit.
Damn, man.
Anyway, do we have any
He'd
more
have
comments?
put,
yeah, we got
he'd have
plenty
put Utz
time.
out of business, man.
You gonna put
Adrian Amos Sr.
Lay's.
Adrian Amos Sr. said, "Rob, thumbs up." Okay, whatever that means. House,
Yes, sir.
whatever house.
Can't even read his comments no more.
If House wants to have anything to say, he can make it.
Yo, you want to talk about somebody that could talk forever? Yo, House, I love you, bro. But I got stuck on PlayStation chat with this dude at 3:00 in the morning, listening to him ramble for about an hour about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
He probably
Go
didn't.
Cowboys.
He probably didn't let you get a word in.
Go
either.
Cowboys.
He didn't. I just sat there.
House,
I was just eating
House,
my
I
hamburger.
love you.
Like, okay.
House
Yeah,
is
man.
my boy. I love my man's. You know what I'm saying? He my boy. 20 grand and all. He gonna have my back. But boy, God.
Yo, I need
damn,
20.
he
Yo,
won't let
House,
you
I
talk.
need 20 grand.
He won't let you talk for shit. You can have a point, and he will cut you off. And even though while you're trying to talk, he will just keep talking.
You mean like Robert Shamora Waples third?
No, Rob will stop talking. But House will keep talking because he knows you're going to stop talking. House, yeah, you're a special breed. Morgan Williams says, he said, I know he commented just now. Morgan said, there are way too many young girls out here fighting in the streets and on the internet,
Yes.
thinking that's
Yes.
cute. Not many
Yes.
young girls and women are behaving like ladies, and that's what Rob was
Oh
trying to
my
say.
God! Thank
That's
you
what
so much,
Rob was
Morgan.
trying to say. Morgan,
Yes.
Rob was trying to say that.
Yes.
That's why I agree with him because there's no more. There's back in the day, as Rob was pointing out, that back in the day there was a sense of hey, a woman is supposed to act like this, right?
Yeah,
We got
'cause
past
she's
that.
oppressed.
Okay, we got past that. Okay, and I think Rob was saying that he agreed that we got past that. But at the same time, those historical
Traditions and context.
yes. Those historical traditions still reside in society today. You know what I'm saying? Like if I open the door for a woman and they say, "Oh, why you open the door for me?" Goddamn, chivalry is not dead. Shit, I just opened the fucking door for you. I'm not
There
trying
it
to
is.
holler at you.
Has that
Shit.
happened?
Preach,
Has
brother,
that
preach.
happened to you
Preach,
before?
preach.
Hell yes.
Okay, because
Hell yes.
and I can look.
And
okay,
I
listen,
open the door. Why you open the door for me? I don't need you to open the door. Wait a minute.
it's
Time
super-
out.
it's super
Hold
loud.
on.
It's super
Shots fired. Because I'm not trying to holler at you. I'm not trying to get your number. I'm just being nice. If I decide that I want to walk on the left side of you when we're walking down the sidewalk, and it just so happens that the street is on the left side of me, I'm trying to protect you because I don't want anybody, any vehicle or anything like that to come up and hit you. I'd rather it hit me. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about traditions and society not understanding those type of things, Rob. You know what I'm saying? So, Rob, I see what you're saying. I think a lot of people see what you're saying right here in the comments. They understand that. I don't think you articulated it well, but I'm with you. Okay. I need some more chips.
Okay. So
Well, I don't think you articulated it well because you just slurred half your words and nodded off in like five different times. So
Yeah,
that's
there
why
you go.
I was that's why I was asking the question, right? Because I was curious of where
Good
he
shit,
was,
Rob.
of where Rob was going, right? Because he
you
was
knew Trent. You're damn near. You're probably more. You are more intelligent than I am. Don't act like you didn't know what I was talking about.
Rob. Right.
Boy, the fact
I
that
was
you gave
no,
him
I was
all that shit.
I was curious because I wanted to know,
What
right?
you smoking, man?
And what particular, where you were talking about, because you brought up feminism, or you brought up how women should act and how males should act, whatever. I was just trying to ask you the question, whatever, right? Like, where did you get, did you, what type of way should males and females act? And where are you getting that information, whatever, of how you feel that females and males should act, or women and males should act?
I think you missed the point on that because I don't think he was saying how they should act.
Yeah, he did say that.
He did
He
say
was-
that.
Oh my
100%
God,
was-
yo, Ron, tell him again
He
because I
did
don't think he
say-
heard.
I don't
Rob-
think he was
okay.
trying to say that. I
Okay.
don't. I honestly
he
don't think he
100% said he 100% was talking about the way women are acting in the street.
I can't
He
get with
just
Why
Let me
would I
let me
even
let me
have
tell you
that?
let me tell you where
Morgan
Hey, Trent,
just said that you've got a bunch of teen girls fighting in the streets. So that's acting. From what they're talking about, that's what women are acting. Right?
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
Yeah,
so
me
no,
too.
Rob, I'm asking you the question because you did talk about the way women and males act. You did say
Okay,
that,
let me
and
answer
we
your
can-
question.
Thank you. Please just answer the
Give me
question.
10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds.
10. I give you 20, bro.
No,
All
don't
right.
get that.
Give me
don't
20
that
seconds.
much.
You ready?
20 be min- 20
All right.
minutes.
Who are the purveyors? Who are the purveyors in our society of what good peace and order is?
Are you answering my question with another question?
I'm asking you. Just play along with me. God damn it! Just answer the question.
Okay, my bad, Robert. Shamor, I'm sorry. Shamor, I'm sorry. My bad. Ask the question one more time. I'm sorry.
So who are the ones that determine whether or not your conduct is disorderly or not?
White people.
The government.
Wrong. The government. Crystal's right. Police officers, right?
Well, that's the same.
Now, did you or did you not?
The government is
If a police officer walks up to you and tells you that your conduct is disorderly, he can arrest you on the fucking spot. So if the police officers are trained to determine what kind of conduct or behavior is acceptable within society, what the hell did I do for almost 18 years of my career?
Not the only one.
I was trained to determine whether or not your conduct is acceptable or not.
I can't hear anything when you're yelling. I need you to go back.
You know what? I'm not. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not saying shit.
Robert, I'm serious. No, seriously, I couldn't hear what you were saying. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's eating chips over here. I can't hear you what you're saying. I'm sorry. Repeat what you're saying. Don't yell it. Just like repeat what you're saying. So cops. Okay. So we answered that question. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Robert.
I got some more chips.
I couldn't hear you, Rob. That's. Seriously.
No. All right. So anyway, we go.
No, I really want to hear what Rob has to say.
He ain't trying to talk. So look,
he what?
He ain't trying to talk. So Morgan Williams said,
I'm
right here.
Rob is talking. I'm curious. I want to.
He's zoned out. So Morgan Williams said, women fighting in the streets like dudes don't respect themselves. Women showing their whole bodies and wanting men to still respect them for more than sex is ass backwards. She didn't say ass. I put that in there. It's not respecting themselves. Rob is on the money for this one. This she emphasized one. She said for this one topic.
She put the dagger through my heart. That hurts.
I mean she's right.
It's like a backhanded compliment.
Because bruh, there's not too much I agree with you on this show. This is one I agree with you on. So no, you're right.
But again, you guys.
But,
no, you gotta understand what Rob's talking about. You gotta understand what Rob is saying.
Okay,
the problem is people don't even understand what Rob's saying.
I get what y'all are saying.
Why are y'all yelling?
I get what y'all are saying.
Because sometimes you gotta yell, motherfucker.
No, I get what y'all are saying, but let me.
Go ahead, Chris.
How are women? You know, when we've been given these examples by men for all of society.
No one is giving you shit.
Robert,
you a damn lie. You a damn lie.
Ain't nobody give you shit.
I got it. I'm muting everybody except for Chris.
I'm really just trying to hear what everybody is trying to say.
You're a fucking lie.
That's it.
Because men have objectified women throughout the society for years, especially in the United States. Okay, men have objectified women. Okay, so when you talk about young girls growing up in society, when young girls see that men have objectified women, that's what they like, that, they, this is what's popular, this is what men want, and you see women emulating that behavior, how do you blame the woman?
Okay. All right. Let me say this. Rob, I know you trying to say something. I know, but let me say this. All right. Somebody earlier said something about single parent households. A lot of women have grown up without men in their lives, father figures in their lives, right? So essentially, when you have a man, which Rob has identified or defined, step into their lives, guess what? They don't know how to take it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You be independent. You do what you got to do. X, Y, Z. Understand. But understand that when a real man shows up, that is a man that he's trying to show you, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what my father taught me to do. Augusta Perry said this in the comments when she talked about, I agree with Doc, just when what Doc just said about opening doors. It doesn't go back to doesn't that go back to the fathers not teaching and training their daughters how to accept that? So if they don't have that male figure in their life, how do they know that this stuff is common? This stuff is right. This is what we're supposed to do. This is what a man is supposed to do.
And I agree with that not a lot of women, have that example in their life. But here's another thing. How do you know that women who aren't, women that aren't, covering up or, being kind of like silent about, sexuality, the way they dress, not showing anything. How do you know that women who are doing that aren't taking back their power from what they've, how they've been oppressed and objectified for all these years in society? I see it as kind of like a power play. That women have been oppressed and have been objectified as just sexual objects for all these years. Now that it's come to fruition that women have, we're independent now, we could be the breadwinner in society.
Here's the thing. I don't think anybody's disagreeing with that. I don't. And Rob, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think anybody's disagreeing with that.
You're absolutely correct. I agree with
women can be independent and be the breadwinners and do X, Y, and Z.
Absolutely.
I think people are like Rob is saying that it comes a point to where you have to understand that if a man is saying, hey, I want to be the man in this relationship, I want to be the man in this, I want to be the man in that, I want to be the man to show you how a man is supposed to act, you have to be able to sit back and say, you know what, you're right.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Because like the examples I gave when I was talking about, hey, if I open the door, if I do this, if I do that, 9 times out of 10 motherfuckers just be like, I don't want your number.
I don't think it's.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Actually,
no, you get labeled with the toxic masculinity.
Yes. No,
the label.
If I go to the bar,
culture.
Crystal.
I think it's the opposite, but I don't know because I'm older, so I appreciate chivalry, but I think.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's toxic.
Opposite.
It's toxic, right?
No, that's not toxic.
But hear this. If and I'm not talking about you, Crystal, I'm just talking about in general, right? All right, so we go to a bar, we all out at the bar, right? Mm-hmm. And I say, hey, you know what? We having a good time. Everybody's fucked up. We having a great time. We popping bottles of Ace of Spades all fucking night. That's what we do, right? We popping them, right? But I go out there and say, hey, there's a group of girls sitting at this table. I want to buy them a bottle of champagne.
Why?
I guarantee. Wait a minute.
Why you want to buy them a bottle of champagne?
Why? Because they're having a good time. They're trying to have a good time.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them.
Shut up, Trent.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Real talk.
Okay. You out here like, out of the goodness of my heart, I'm gonna spend a bunch of money to buy champagne for a group of girls. Don't bullshit. Don't BS me.
I get you.
Don't BS me.
I get what you're saying. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of dudes are like, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm in a good mood. I'm going to pay.
No, it is not 9 times out of 10.
9 times out of 10, if a man does that, he's going to expect a woman to.
Well, you're right. You're right, Crystal. You're right. So there's some dudes that may do that.
How is that bad?
Most dudes do that.
How is that bad?
How's that bad?
How is that bad? Because
how's that bad?
Okay, you're objectifying that woman because you bought her something. You expect her to give you something in return, like a fucking transaction.
How's that any different than me approaching you? How's that any different than me walking up to you in a frozen food aisle and saying, "Can I have your phone number?"
It is very different because if you're coming up to me asking me for my number in the frozen food aisle, it's not a transaction. You're not
a transaction. Listen, you can either accept the bottle or not. No one's forcing you to do anything.
No.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the push and pull dynamic between masculine and feminine.
Okay, but
it's always the man's job to pursue. It's the woman's job to decide.
And lately, it's been men have been wanting to be pursued by women, but that's another topic. But anyway, no, what I'm saying is you're right. It's up to the woman whether she accepts that or not. But a lot of times when a woman is like, no, thank you, then you label her as, oh, this bitch crazy, or
I don't think so.
Where were you going with that? So what if you?
I don't know.
So if you bought that, you bought them girls.
I'm not spending my hard-earned money on no champagne.
I'm drunk.
I'm not spending my hard-earned money on a bottle of champagne for a bunch of. I don't just be like they're having a great time over at that table. I'm gonna get them a bottle.
Hey, look. If I'm sitting at the bar, I can't speak for y'all.
Look, Crystal,
I can't speak for y'all, but I know if I'm sitting at the bar and I send a chick over a bottle of Ace of Spades, she's got 2 choices. Either she can open the bottle or she can send it back. No one's sticking a gun to your head. No one's trying to objectify you. Ain't nobody trying to turn you into a slut or a hoe or anything that you don't want to be already.
She took that bottle and drank it and was like, I don't want your number.
Well, then she's making a conscious choice. No one. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're trying to assign all the responsibility on the dude with none of the benefits. You understand? You can't have it both ways.
So
If
what
you
are
don't
the
want the drink, then
benefits?
send it back. You can say thank you, but no thank you. I got a man at home. I got a cat at home. I got a damn a jackrabbit at home.
Pigeon.
You know what I mean? I got a
Pigeon,
vibrator or
pigeon,
something. You know, I'm good.
Pigeon. Don't say no other animals.
But
Pigeon.
I got a pigeon at the crib.
Pigeon.
I got 2 pigeons. I can't take you back to the
Shit,
crib.
that motherfucker got a whole pigeon coop.
My pigeons are jealous.
I know, look, man, hey, yo, I appreciate everybody. Somebody,
Oh, my pigeons are jealous.
Adrian Amos Senior said, "I agree with Rob." Adrian Amos Senior also said, "Ron and them chips." Yeah, I was hungry. Sorry, I was hungry. Morgan Williams says, "So because men do it, women should do it too. Come on now, have respect for yourself so that others will." I got you.
God, she's on point today.
Yeah, Carice Perry said, "Don't give Doc another drink."
Give him another drink, Trent.
Give another drink.
You know,
Yeah,
on here on
He ain't
Comfortable
gonna get me
Being
back to the
Uncomfortable,
Metro,
we
bro.
do
Yeah, we
exactly
drank this
what
whole
we're
bottle of
not
wine.
supposed to do.
Damn.
I'm rolling with
I drank
Chris,
this whole
man.
bottle.
Elijah Jermaine Bowser said, "Doc over there having a whole picnic."
It's funny, Elijah.
He is.
Yo, and the worst part
And he
about it is
He said, "Them
the
chips
worst part
to be
about
gone."
it is he ate the whole bag and didn't
he
shit
ate the
off
whole
y'all.
bag.
Didn't even
of chips.
share.
I'm sorry.
Didn't even share.
He didn't
No,
share.
no, fuck that. Hold on, time out, because I came down with the chips. I said, "Yo, you want some?" But while y'all was talking in y'all heavy
I must
debate,
have been in the.
and y'all-
I don't
yeah,
know.
y'all
When
was
you was licking your fingers.
yeah.
I'm not about to put my hands in that bag. That's correct.
Carice-
That bag is full of
Corona.
COVID, bro.
Carice, God, look at them chips. Yeah, Carice said, Elijah Bowser, "I'm just waiting for him to tip the bag to get the crumbs." I did that.
It's gone. That bag is gone.
Elijah said,
Bro,
"Chris
yeah.
over there jamming." When you were singing that song, what song was she singing?
Push it real.
Push it.
good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Got the shoulder lean like the girl that got her hair pulled and everything. All right.
What?
the little girl. The little girl at the birthday party got her.
I was like, where are we going with this?
I don't know.
Yeah, in this. I got somewhere to be.
Elijah Bauer said, "You see how he just tipped the bag, right?" Yeah, I did tip the bag. Okay, Augusta Perry said, "So I agree with what Doc just said about opening doors. Doesn't that go back to the fathers not teaching and training their daughters how to accept that?" And that's what I said. That's exactly Augusta. Yes. If they don't,
Yeah,
have those
I
fathers-
can't get an applause. I can't get an applause from Morgan for agreeing with me today.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all you get. So, so Augusta, what I was trying to say is that if those daughters, those women, do not have father figures in their lives, I don't know. My bad. If they don't have father figures in their lives to understand what is right,
Man, I got plans, bro. Let's roll.
Rob, don't get
It's hard to do. It's hard to do great things with mediocre people.
damn.
Then why you on this show?
All right, so Augusta Perry, yes, you're right.
You gotta be here, Rob. You gotta be here.
Morgan Williams says, "So because men do it, women should do it too. Come on now, have respect for yourself,
You already
so that
read
others will."
Yeah, you read that already. There, Drunky McDrunkerton.
It was. I guess maybe she posted the comment twice because I'm at the bottom. All right, Morgan Williams said, "I really feel like this is a problem. Women trying to rewrite the narrative the wrong way. Oh, men sexualize us, so let's get naked and own it. So backwards." And I think that goes back to what Rob was saying. Rob was like, "Yo, just because, yeah, whatever." Carice
Have
Perry
some respect for
said,
yourself.
right. No, Elijah said, if the younger generation are not taught what is acceptable, and then the actions that are seen and accepted are not acceptable by the majority, why wouldn't they gravitate towards what gives them more attention?
Exactly, Elijah. That's what my point was. They're going to gravitate to what the majority of society is doing.
No, you were trying to blame everybody except for
I
the
was not
person's
blaming
actions.
nothing. No, I'm not.
You was. Yeah,
Carice
you
Perry says, to close
You
this out,
blame something, everybody. Rob.
You shut up with no headphones on.
Yeah, he ain't got no. You know why he ain't got no headphones on? Because he's leaning too. Carice
drunk.
Perry said, "I seen."
Man,
Yeah,
I'm drinking lemonade. Stop playing, bro.
you know, Beyonce made a song about lemonade.
Man, you had a whole bag of chips
Don't
and
give a damn.
3 glasses of cocktails.
And
But
some wine.
Right. I showed you the bottle I'm drinking out of.
hold on. Carice Perry said, "I seen a lot of men wanting to be pursued and courted as men traditionally do women. I think men's expectations have changed a lot."
Yeah.
I'm curious. We should do like a whole topic.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Maybe we should do that next week.
Yeah, we should do a topic of like now how are people courted and how are people.
I've taken men out on dates. Like,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
Wait a minute.
I've never had that before.
I don't think
Because
there's
I'm a
anything wrong
cougar.
with that.
Wait
I don't see
I
anything
would
wrong
love
with
that. I would love to be taken out on a date.
Did you offer that?
Yeah.
Like just
I
like
offered.
you just like let me take you out.
If I say let's go out and it's my idea, then I'm gonna offer to take the person out and pay for it
I've been there.
because
Yeah, you know what? You know,
because it's my
very-
idea.
Never
There
the
you
first,
go.
second,
There
or
you go.
third day, but it's always been like fourth or fifth day. I've been there.
But
Damn,
I say that
you saw that right?
And there was no 6th date.
I say that because
Dang, Rob, come on, man, that hurts.
I used to be
It's
the
so
Yeah.
true, Rob. It's so true.
Hey, you know what? I was always heard the saying about women going out on dates just to get a free meal. So what if men did that?
I'm sure there's some men that do
What if they did that to you, Crystal?
me. It's a tax write off. So.
Don't say that shit. Hold on, we got to delete that.
Yes, it's a tax write-off.
You're gonna use these motherfuckers as type right
The views and opinions expressed by the personalities on this podcast are not necessarily the views and opinions
She's like, this
expressed
is
by
a
Robert
this a work
Waples
meeting.
II.
Oh, this a work meeting.
Yeah,
This a work meeting.
I'll tell you about my company. And
Yep.
Yeah. And
All you gotta do is mention it.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Oh,
Anyway.
got old Trump Jr. up in here.
Boy. All right. Carice Perry said men take women out on dates to get sex. Yeah.
Huh?
She said men take women out on dates to get sex.
Well, sometimes women take men out to get sex too.
Man, I'm a virgin. I don't know what y'all talking about.
How come we can't take somebody out to get sex?
What'd you say, Trent?
You heard me. Why you doing really?
All right. All right, y'all know.
Trent, the only thing that's a virgin on you is that poodle you killed to put on top of your head.
What? What?
Ooh.
What? You told yeah, give him that.
Oh, come on, Ron.
You know what I'm saying?
I really have no idea what you're talking.
With that super gray he got going on his head.
I mean, I'm looking at his head.
You the one that said it looked good.
My hair looks the same as it has on the last 23 episodes, bro. But you
24.
24 episodes.
Fried, dyed, and laid to the side.
But hey, if anybody dying, anybody got that Beijing, it's you. You put it on that front of that hair.
Bong.
All right, y'all.
You got
All right.
that rose from X-Men. Oh.
All right, my bad. All right, y'all. Look, we gotta close it out, man. We gotta close it out.
Why am I muted?
Hey, we gotta close it out.
Hey,
Hey, we appreciate y'all. Look, man, we got one more Saturday with us coming up next Saturday.
why am I muted?
And then we come to you on November 3rd
Stop muting me.
for election day, election night
Stop muting me.
in America.
This ain't a
It's gonna be-
presidential debate.
It's gonna be live. All right, make sure y'all tune in
Stop muting me.
next Saturday, October 31st. Happy Halloween on that time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Make sure y'all tune in right here on Facebook Live.
Horse faces. What is
I
it?
can't deal with it. You know what? They talked about me being drunk.
I'm not dude.
You know what? No, you know what? Stop. Hold on. Stop.
It's lemonade, bro.
You know what? I can't. Hold on. I don't know what happened. You know what? Look, I don't know what happened.
But in this
look,
show, I
hold
got
on.
somewhere.
No, fuck that. You know what? Because you had so much to say. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I got stage fright. I'm nervous. Go ahead, in the show. In the show, brother.
Anybody got anything to say? Anybody? Crystal?
You can find me on Horse Faces at Facebook. You can find me at Rouse Pigeons on Twitter. You can, go ahead, Crystal.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I don't
Rob, you got anything to say?
Thank
Nope.
you guys for watching.
Hear me?
mute him.
I
Can you
had
hear
Rob
me?
muted. Yeah, we can hear you, Rob. What you got to say?
Can you hear me?
All right. This is what I got to say. You need to rearrange those DVDs behind you and put them in alphabetical order.
Hey,
slacker.
right. Hey, remember we mixed them up that one time? Yo, because
He about to go over there and
Yo, Doc got OCD.
You dirty motherfuckers.
Doc got OCD.
Anyway, look, I appreciate the comments. Like I said, hey, all the fans out there, Facebook Live, I appreciate y'all coming in, sharing your comments during the overtime segment. I told you we would get to all the comments this time because in the past we have not been able to get to all the comments. Elijah, and Augusta Perry, I see that you wrote some comments right at the end. We're going to address them in the inboxes. We'll send you an inbox. Matter of fact, since I'm in the spirit of giving, I need Augusta Perry and Elijah Bowser to send us a message. Send us a message right away at this end of the show because you're going to get a free shirt and a coffee mug. Okay, all right. So congratulations to you all. Peace, love, and happiness. Remember, treat everybody humane, no matter what you do in life. Whatever. I'm out.